Hey team, just going to delve into market research. So this is going to be something that it's not necessarily the be all and end all. If you've got an idea, then I'd still run with it. But this is going to help you craft your show even a little bit further. So we want to look at the competition, and it's a word that I hate because I don't believe in competition. You're either doing things better than other people who you're in your industry, or you aren't, and therefore they aren't your competition because they're either doing it better than you or not. And that's just my little own personal rant. But for all intents and purposes, let's have a look at your competition. So what I want you to do for a task is to pick 10 episodes that are close to your niche. And I want you to listen to them over the next week. And you're going to start recording what you like and you dislike from each one. So it's time to dive into these episodes. So the way you're going to pick them is you're going to look into iTunes and you're going to select the subtopic. So if you're on iTunes on your computer, it'll be on the right-hand side about halfway down the page. And it'll say all podcasts, but then you can drop it down and it'll have things like business, health, technology, religion, all these different subtopics. So whatever subtopic you think is going to be your main one, I want you to select that. So let's say it's business. You're going to have a look at the section that says what's hot. And in that what's hot section, you can click expand. And then there's going to be about 100 podcasts that will pop up there. I want you to select 7 that you think are close or potentially close to your topic or your niche. Okay, so you're going to choose 7 out of those. And if you go back to that subtopic page, there's going to be new and noteworthy, which is at the top, which is where you're going to feature when you launch your podcast. I'm going to get to the top of that. And what you're going to do is you're going to select 3 topics, three from there as well. So you're going to get 3 ones that are similar to yours and the new and noteworthy. So that makes up your 10. And let's say they range from 10 minutes to 45 minutes each episode. It should be enough that you can get through 1 or 2 a day. So you're going to create a list of, for each show, what you like and what you dislike. And some of them you might have to listen to a few episodes just to get a feel of their flow. Some of them might do what I do and do 1 episode a week that's an interview and 1 episode that's just me talking, and you want to get an idea on what that is. I want you to have a look at what their calls to action are. Is it opt in for this free resource on our page? Is it go and check out the show notes? Write down all their calls to action while you're listening, and then you can start picking up on what they're doing to drive people either back to their website or to iTunes or to work with them, whatever it may be. Start writing down their calls to action, especially the ones in what's hot, because they're probably doing it fairly well. And I want you to have a look at what does their website look like. When they link you to these things, what's the first thing that you come across? Is it a pop-up that gets their email? Is it some free awesome resource? Is it a video? Whatever it is, have a look so you can get a bit of an idea on how you want to be shaping yours. If they have sponsors, then you can have a look at that. That's probably something you may start with, but something that you can also look to in the future on what things they're potentially advertising that you can create joint ventures with. Have a look how long their show is, see if that lines up with what you think your avatar will be wanting, and you'll dive into all of that. Hopefully you've got your avatar all sorted. If you haven't, go to the avatar video in the training section, and you want to have a look at how long their show is, how long you think yours is going to be, how frequent they're putting it out. And don't take theirs as gospel, because you can always add your own spin on things. You might add a shorter or a longer or the same length, and you might put it out more frequently or less frequently, or make it longer. Have half and half, where it's an interview and then it's you, or whatever. You're going to add your own spin on it. But that's what I want you to look at, on how you can add your own value to the show, which is going to differentiate you from your competition. Okay, so what I want you to do is start right now. Use the worksheet and get listening to these different shows. You learn as you listen. Okay, the more episodes you can listen to, the more you kind of get an understanding of what questions they might be asking, what information they're putting out there, and don't be worried at their quality. Okay, if you're like, oh my god, they're so much better it's just because you're resonating with those people. Okay, all of them started at the same point, at point zero, where they were learning to interview people, where they were learning to be comfortable behind the microphone. We've all got to start somewhere, and we're going to get a listener base that continually grows. And also, don't let your competition scare them off. Okay, there's enough people in this growing pond of the podcasting world that we can all get our fair share of, raving happy fans who want to work with us, who want to listen to our show, who want to grow with us. So don't let that scare you off either. So get started now, get those 10 episodes, start writing down and share with the group what it is you found and if you want any feedback.